Hello boys, this is the Week 15 review and the Week 16 preview of the Jugs and Nugs League. That's right, last call. 4 men enter, 2 men get to the big one. We're going to find out who's going to win a little bit of money and who's going to win a lot of money. So let's get right to it. But first, I just want to say that no matter who gets to the Super Bowl, I'm sure they're going to take it respectfully.
Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future.
And with dignity.
Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future.
So, let's get to the first playoff game this week. First game this week was the number 1 seed versus the number 6 seed. And I gotta tell you, it wasn't all it was cracked up to be. Very low scoring affair between Scott and Dave.
Fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me.
You see, Scott's team was rather pedestrian. Well, they had some wide receivers score some points in Antonio Bryant and Hines Ward, but nobody else really contributed a whole hell of a lot. The only problem was on Dave's team was they were even bigger cock teasers, especially Cutler and Marshall.
I wanna fly like an eagle till I'm free.
All game long having plenty of chances to have to throw the ball, they just didn't. Steven Jackson showed up, dropping double digits to try to help Dave's cause out, but ultimately it was not to be. Scott gets the edge on Dave, 82-68, for Scott's second shot at the title.
Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future.
Now all Scott has to do is sit and wait and find out who exactly he's going to play. I wonder who it's going to be. Let's find out. This one ended up being a very exciting playoff game between myself and Mr. Mears. So, how did it go down? Well, Tommy put up a hell of a fight, showing Phillip Rivers and Dominic Rhodes, nearly single-handedly scoring 50 points between the two of them.
Fly like a nigga, won't you fly?
Had me shaking in my boots, even with Andre Johnson going absolutely crazy for 31.
Fly like a nigga, won't you fly?
But the surprise, Sammy Morris, putting down 22 against the Raiders.
Fly like a nigga, won't you fly?
And although Tommy did throw in a dash of Pittsburgh's death by defense in play, LaDainian Tomlinson and Kurt Warner got me just enough juice to get me over the hump. 105-98. So yes, with much humility, I have now made my first Jugs and Nugs Super Bowl. Yes, boys and girls, I use my age-old system of always picking myself and Scott to correctly pick the teams that would be in the Jugs and Nugs Super Bowl. So, on to the picks. First up is the game where we find out who gets the scraps left in the kitty between Tommy and Dave. Well, in this game, I see Cutler and Marshall smartening up and actually coming through with giving Dave the reach around instead of just tickling his balls. I think Steven Jackson is going to annihilate San Francisco. And, well, Tommy seems just in trouble in general. So, once again, Dave collects the crumbs. Now I come to the Super Bowl. Jugs Bowl 11. Between me and Scott. Now, we haven't played each other all year. So, I have a problem, because I've always picked either myself or Scott. So, I'm just going to be reasonable about it. I'm going to look at the facts, look at the players, and come up with the correct decision. Hey! So this weekend brings an end to the 11th season of the Jugs and Nugs League. And a very fun season, very entertaining season. And I will say this, that just because I'm going to the Super Bowl, I can be very impartial when I say that there were many good teams out there this year. Not everyone can go to the Super Bowl, and I say this with all due respect to the rest of the league. And if there was anything I could do to take myself out and put one of you guys in, get fucked. This is awesome.
Time keeps